Thursday and Friday.
What is nephrotic syndrome?
What is FSCS?
FSGS is a leading cause
Of kidney failure.
Children and over 8,000 people are diagnosed with FSGS and nephrotic syndrome each year.
Nephrotic syndrome affects adults and children.
Both sexes and of any race. 26 million Americans
Suffer from chronic kidney disease.
with nephrotic syndrome and FSGS being the most common.
The NephCure Foundation funds groundbreaking research.
Oh my God, I can't say that.
Educates patients and families and advocates for essential government funding.
Make a difference.
And join us in the fight.
Join us in the fight against
FSGS and nephrotic syndrome.
I'd like to introduce now the Executive Director of the NephCure Foundation, Mr. Henry Brem.
Thanks, Ken. I can't say I was a fan of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, or guys, even the Celebrity Apprentice, before this year. But Mike Levine made me watch every past show of Celebrity Apprentice on YouTube every night before. But I'll tell you, Teresa, you've got a lot more fans now. And Teresa, if you want to come up here for a second.
I just want to thank Mr. Trump and his family, Celebrity Apprentice, Mark Burnett Production, for making this day happen. This is a really special thing for me, and not even for me, it's for the Levine family. I just want to tell you a story of how I met Matthew and the Levines. I met them at a charity event, and Dana and I immediately clicked, and I was admiring her son and how beautiful he was. She started telling me that he has this rare kidney disease, and I was like, rare kidney disease? I'm like, he looks fine to me. She's like, yeah, he might look fine from the outside, but inside he's really sick. And she's like, the disease that he has is called FSGS. Being a mom of 4, I can't even imagine what they're going through. She told me that his cholesterol level was 365. He takes 15 pills a day. My dad takes 15 pills a day, and he's 65. After I met the Levines, I was asked a few months after that to do Celebrity Apprentice, and they asked me, what foundation do you want to, who's your foundation? Who do you want to fight for? And I said, my charity is NephCure Foundation, and I want to do whatever it takes and try to raise as much money as I can to try to find a cure for this foundation. There's no cure out there, but if we all fight for this and raise as much money as we can, we could try to find a cure. And Matthew, I mean, he's an amazing little boy, and like if you see him, he looks like he's fine, but he's really sick, and we just gotta, and this other little girl that we did the PSA with, you're beautiful. So let's all fight together and try to find a cure for NephCure Foundation. Matthew, come up here, give me a hug.
Can you guys just move over here to the middle? Great.
Like this?
Yeah. That's great. You guys looking down here, please? Both of you right here? Together, Matthew, get a little closer to Teresa. Thank you. Beautiful. There we go.
We need to try to find a cure and try to raise as much money as we could. There's 2 diseases, FSGS and nephrotic syndrome, and FSGS is the one that's, the worst one. The one that, any medication that you do take, it doesn't help. Dana found out that her son had this when he was 2 years old, and I can't even imagine hearing this as a mom of 4. And it's so heartbreaking, and that's why it means so much to me. And now that I've gotten so close to Matthew, we need to find a cure.